Hey, what's up, everybody? Good morning. It is Friday, December the 1st. I am King Smith, and this is Coffee and Crypto with King. If you are new to this channel, this is where I go over some crypto news from the average guy's perspective to give you something to think about as you go along your crypto journey. I am new to the cryptocurrency space myself, and by new, I've been in a little bit over a year now, since October of 2020. I've learned a little bit of knowledge, gained a little bit of knowledge, and had some mistakes along the way. And I just like to do these coffee and cryptos in the morning to give some thoughts about what I'm noticing in this space, and do a little bit of knowledge sharing. Okay. I've also gained some value from the different comments in the live streams so that if people come in and check these out, that maybe they'll, gain a little bit of nuggets that can help them along the way as well. On the screen, you'll see all four places that I am streaming at. If you're checking me out on YouTube, hit that like button for your boy. Help me out on the old algorithms. The algorithms. I call it the algorithms over here. All right. So, what are we going to talk about today? One of my most commonly asked questions when talking about cryptocurrency, or if people are asking me about cryptocurrency, is what they should trade in. Okay. And I have to give the disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor, definitely not your financial advisor, and you don't want me being your financial advisor, okay? I do these videos for edutainment purposes only, and to do a little bit of knowledge sharing as well, okay? So as you're looking into cryptocurrencies, you want to ask yourself, uh, the five W's. This is something that you learned in high school, and then you want to maybe include a H in there as well. Okay. And if you know what I'm talking about, the five W's are who, what, when, where, why, and how. You also want to throw in an H in there. How. So who, what, when, where, and why. All right. That's an approach that I've begun to take when trading and looking at different cryptocurrencies. And by following the five W's and the one H, it has allowed me to uh, be a little bit more better about how my capital is being spent in cryptocurrency. All right. So, for example, who, what, when, where, and why? Who is this about, or what cryptocurrency are you looking at? What does it do? Okay. Does it have a use case? Does it revolve around an ecosystem? When when you take a look at when is like, well, when does it launch? Okay. Or how long has it been out, and does it have adoption yet? Okay. The when is kind of key, because if you could get into a cryptocurrency early when the value is relatively low, okay, the more mass adoption that you can have into it, the more your capital can gain for invested in that cryptocurrency. So the win is a pretty important one as well. I'll say for certain stuff, it's never too late to invest in. Don't get me wrong. It's never too late to invest in the cryptocurrency, depending on where you're buying at. Okay. If you're buying in the green and it's sitting up, you might want to hold and pull back until that cryptocurrency has a pullback, has a dip, and then you dollar cost average in down on your position that you would want for that cryptocurrency. All right. So I wanted to take a little bit more to talk about the win, because if you're coming into Bitcoin right now expecting that to 100x within the next year or 2 years or 10 years, it's not going to happen. It already has a huge market cap, and you're not going to expect Bitcoin to 100x like a small cap coin can that just launched. All right, it had its I guess you would call it like an ICO, or launch. ICO is like an initial coin offering, the same way that stocks has their what's it called, IDOs, initial stock offering, ISO. Y'all get the concept. All right. It's why, like I said, not a financial advisor. All right. Just a regular guy with a microphone and a streaming platform. Okay. So the where and how are kind of the same thing. Okay. Where in the five W's is where can you find these cryptocurrencies? Okay. Some of them you can get on exchanges, others you find on decentralized exchanges. Okay. And then you have to understand how to use those different exchanges to get the results that you want. Okay. And the why is simply along the lines of why should you invest into that one specifically? For example, y'all know the plays that I'm in because I talk about them on my channel. Saitama, Shiba are the two biggest in my crypto portfolios. Okay. The next two highest that I'm starting to really build up and build out is the CRO token on crypto.com and VVS Finance, which is one of the first DeFi dApps projects and applications that's on the Kronos blockchain. Okay. And I'm starting to build that up and trying to learn about farming and mining on VVS Finance to where I could be generating that passive income. To where just like now, as I'm talking, my cryptocurrency is earning me dividends, earning me money. Okay. So that's what I'm hoping to accomplish along with that. All right. And then, so you've got the five W's: who, what, when, where, why, and then how. Like I said, how um, goes along the space of where. Okay. So understanding how to make the trades is also key as well. So that's one of the common questions that I get all the time is, well, what should I buy? Okay. And what you should buy depends on what your strategy is. Okay. So the important part is to have a strategy. All right. Are you trying to come in and YOLO and throw a bunch of money at everything and hope that something 100x's? I think you'll lose money that way. All right. If you're not really paying attention to what the market's doing, or you're investing in cryptocurrencies that you can't ask or answer any of the five W's and the one H, if you can answer all of those, then great. It might be something that is worth getting into. If you take a look, and I'm going to share my screen here, and I'm going to talk about two different things. Okay. So if you go to Coin Market Cap, all right, and you take a look at the coins. I'm trying to get sorted by coins. Here we go. All right, the global cryptocurrency market cap right now, according to Coin Market Cap, because different metrics show different things, is about 2.79 trillion. All right, up 0.6% over the last 24 hours. The part that I wanted to highlight, Bitcoin is still the big boy on the block with over $1 trillion market cap. But if you take a look at Ethereum's starting to catch up. Okay. Up here at the top, you'll see what's called the dominance. And dominance is like how much of the market cap is one particular thing like dominant in. All right. And the reason why that's important is the way that I can explain it. Okay. Somebody else smarter than me might be able to explain this a little bit differently. But Bitcoin used to be about half of the market cap. The significance of that is this: if Bitcoin's generally trending up or in the green and having good days, the rest of the market is doing well as well. People start selling off their Bitcoin or making, sell trades on Bitcoin, it starts going down, you typically see the rest of the market go down as well because it's the big boy in the marketplace, right? Well, Bitcoin's dominance with the introduction of all these other coins, okay, is starting to decline a bit. And we're starting to see instances of where coins can do well independent of what Bitcoin is doing. Okay. And I'm curious in 5 years from now, okay, what the current cryptocurrency space is going to look like and how Bitcoin's dominance is going to play into the way that the market moves. So that's how I can explain the importance of dominance and how things move within the cryptocurrency space. All right, Ethereum is still doing its Ethereum upgrade to version 2, which should hopefully change how high some of these gas fees is. Because take a look at this. This is ridiculous. Okay, I'm primarily on coins on the Ethereum chain. I'm starting to look at some stuff around Chronos, but take a look at this. And I'm going to make this a little bit bigger. So for those of y'all that understand what it is that you're looking at, this is somebody that was on what looks like Uniswap trying to get some Saitama, about 3,000 worth on Uniswap. And yep, yeah, right here. On Uniswap on the Ethereum chain, and the miner's fee was $4,000. For those of y'all that don't know what a miner fee is, that's the transaction fee that is paid to the people that are doing the computations on the blockchain, if you will. The miners, that's the term that they're called. There is no way that this fee should be that high. And Ethereum needs to figure that out ASAP before some of these other blockchains come out here and raise their hand and go, we have an answer. We have an answer. And then people start migrating away from the Ethereum blockchain because others are better scalable and cheaper solutions to, trade in and be a part of. All right. So they're going to have to figure that out ASAP. Shiba Inu, let's go with some Shiba news and some Saitama news. And then we're going to be off this morning. Shiba Inu yesterday had a little bit of a excitement, if you will, but then it went back to going a little bit more sideways over here. The market cap didn't increase by a lot. That surprised me, but the volume still stupid high. 5.8 billion in volume over the last 24 hours is a big deal. I want to say if I sort it by volume, it's got to be take away Tether because of how people move cryptocurrency using Tether. All right. And Bitcoin and Binance USD. It will be second to Ethereum, which makes sense. Okay. So after Ethereum, there was more volume traded. Like I said, take away the stable coins because what people do is they'll lock in their profits to those stable coins because they're pegged to a specific amount or a fixed amount. Okay. So you can make a profit, for example, you can make a profit on Bitcoin and then trade it for USD coin or USD tether and then hold it there and you've locked in your profit, right? Second to Shiba's traded volume is Solana. And then XRP. XRP, people are trading to the rumor or the news, if you will, that's going to be that things are going to be favorable for XRP holders going into 2022 once this case with the SEC is over. There's a possibility that Ripple is going to just run up. Okay. And I owned or traded into XRP on Coinbase before they suspended traded on their platform, like most trading platforms did. But the one that did not, KuCoin. KuCoin, you are still able to trade Ripple. I'm sorry, XRP. You're still able to trade XRP on that platform right now as well. So look, I'm not telling y'all what to do. Like I said, I want to trade crypto. What should I buy? Not telling you what to do, but I'm talking about what I'm doing and why. Okay. So I sold off right before the big SEC case. I sold off 75% of my Ripple. And I got in when it was like 30 something cent. It was ridiculously lower than what it is now. But let's see. Let's go back 180 days. Actually, no, let's go back further than that. I have to go back a year because this case has been on for a while now. All right. Zoom out a little bit further. I got in around summer of 2020 when it was, around a quarter. All right. And if you take a look at its all time high, at one point it got up to $3. Okay. Back in 2018. And then it saw a sharp decline. All right. And then even with this SEC case going on, Ripple has still been, look, the volume's there. Okay. The volume's there. The price has been, creeping up, had a small decline, but it's still been sitting over 50 cent for well over, a year now. All right. So a quarter of my position I still have, and I plan on adding to my position of XRP using KuCoin. Okay. I'm telling you that now. All right. What you choose to do, that's on you. That is on you. But you can, like I said, you can trade XRP on KuCoin. If you don't have a KuCoin account, I have a referral link in the description. Click on it, help your boy out. All right. And then come back as I'm building out my KuCoin Academy, where I demonstrate how I use KuCoin and, you know, and what it's been doing for me, because they have a lot of different things on there, like a smart rebalancing portfolio where you can put your positions of coins that you want. Okay, you can group them however you want to group them, set a percentage, and then leave it alone, and it'll rebalance your portfolio for you. That is a smart thing. I love that feature because I can say I want to get into cryptocurrencies around, this category. All right, those that are around smart contracts, those that are around a certain ecosystem, those that are considered governance tokens. Okay, and you could get your position in on those. And as you want to add capital to inject to increase your positions by your percentage, you can do that, and you can even change and edit the positions after the fact. And it's like a set and forget, and I think that it's awesome. They also have a trading bot that buys low and sells high depending on what pairs that you put into it. And once you learn how to do that, that's another one that you can just set and forget, and let it do its own thing. Okay. So one more thing to cover. Let's see. Oh, I didn't really cover the SHIB in Saitama news. I talked about SHIB a little bit. Saitama was still waiting on this major marketing announcement that Russ talked about a couple of days ago. No news on that. Saitama's price is, kind of stagnated as people are waiting on what this big news is. Some people are getting in there. The really invested ones are going in and buying dips whenever they occur in Saitama. I haven't added anything into my position as I'm just waiting on what the announcement is. Okay. And I'm using my capital that I have to look into other cryptocurrencies. But to close out the stream, right here on CoinGecko, you could search categories by market capitalization. And I think that this is a good way to analyze things that you would want to get into as well. Smart contracts are pretty big, and they're the largest by market cap right now. And if you take a look, I want to say it's not the most traded by volume. Stable coins is, oh yeah, take stable coins off the list here, because people move, and things on DeFi's are traded in pairs, or and certain other exchanges, I'm sorry, are traded in pairs. So your stable coins are going to have that volume there because of how it functions. But the next highest is the Binance Smart Chain ecosystem, which I haven't done a lot of trading along the Binance Smart Chain, and then smart contracts. All right. So I would take a look at different tokens into the different categories and try and understand or do some analysis on why they're moving the way that they're moving. Okay. And the best place to kind of get resources, like that, and I hate to say this way, but is online. Okay. I follow different channels on YouTube. I read different articles. Okay. I listen to different podcasts throughout the workday to try to gain that information, so that I can make a good decision as to what I want to do. Okay. NFTs are the craze right now. All right. Meme tokens, in my opinion, are starting to die down. And I think that that's a great thing. I think that that's a fantastic thing. I don't call Shiba Inu a meme token. I know it started off that way, but I don't consider that one a meme token. Just like Saitama, Saitama was smart about dropping the Inu, off of that name to try to keep it away from the meme token name or label. All right. Take a look at things around the metaverse. And me, what I'm doing too is I'm looking at things right here around finance and banking. As institutions start wanting to get involved, like Silvergate, for example. Okay, Silvergate has been in the back, so to speak, backing up certain cryptocurrency exchanges with a reserve. And that's huge, because part of people that trade into this space is, if you put in something and it 1,000 X's, how do I get paid? That's the, next biggest question after what should I trade is, how do I get paid once it hits? And there's a couple of different things into that. You have to make sure that, depending on where you're trading at, all right, that that cryptocurrency is liquid, meaning that you can that the actual, I don't know, funds are there to support you, being able to execute a certain trade, whether it's a buy or a sale. Okay, if your shield hits and it's now worth, let's say five hundred thousand, that's a small amount. Chances are the liquidity is there to be able to trade your SHIB at its value of 500,000 to find a buyer that's willing to buy it, or if you're using DeFi, swap that into some other cryptocurrency or a stable coin, move that to an exchange that offers and has that stable coin, and then move that over to your banking account. Like that's how you have to think about how to do that. Okay. And if that made sense, great. Then you are a beginner to intermediate level trader or person, investor into cryptocurrency. And I salute you. If none of what I just ended on made sense, I would do a little bit more research, gain a little bit more knowledge. Or, hey, you can FOMO into any of the top 20. All right. Just FOMO, YOLO, whatever. Just say, I want to invest $100 into the current top 20 and see what happens. Which, there's a guy that did this. If you go into Reddit, I've got a Reddit account. There's one dude that did 2K portfolio where he added $100 into what was the top 20 according to Coin Market Cap at the time. and he's been giving updates, not as consistent as he used to. So the last update was 22 days ago. All right. But you can see that he's up over almost 2 grand. He's almost doubled his investment by putting in $100 into the top 20 by market cap and just seeing what happens. He didn't add any capital to it. I thought that this was a pretty cool thing to show. I don't know why he stopped giving the updates. All right, but he started this. Let's see. It said created July the 6th. I don't think that this is when he started, though. I thought he started a little bit later than that. But anyway, I've been watching this or tracking this. Yeah, he started it 5 months ago. Oh, that was 5 months ago. July, August, September, October, November, December. Yeah, my bad. I can't do quick thinking like that on the fly. All right. So that's one way that you can, kind of trade into it as well. It's all about having a strategy, having a plan. All right. That's been my morning crypto video for today. Hope this kind of gave you some value. Check me out on my different social medias. And if you're watching on YouTube, hit that like button. Help me out on the algorithms. Hope you have a great rest of your December 1st day. Take care. Peace.